So everybody, I hope you are ready for a fun summer because we are going to be doing a lot of work over the next 8 weeks in BIO111. So first, I want to welcome you to BIO111 General Biology. I'm Dr. Amy Kennedy. I am the full-time biology instructor on the Chatham campus for Central Carolina Community College. Hopefully you have received some emails from me, and if not, check out the announcements page. You can see the announcements page here. Every announcement that I post, I will email to you so that you can see it. First thing you're going to have due is your orientation, which will be due by Monday, May the 24th. You need to let me know by Friday where you want to pick your lab kit up, because you need to pick your lab kit up next Wednesday or Thursday, and then you are going to have to set up your first lab next Friday, because you're going to be setting up radish seeds, or your second lab. You have another lab to do before that. And when you want to see the due dates, the best place to look is here on the course calendar. And so here is the course calendar. And you can see how much you actually have due in the coming weeks. So you have 4 things due on Monday. You actually will have your orientation discussion board due on Friday. But you can see where you can quickly view the things you have due and the days they're due on. To navigate into the course, all your materials will be found. First, you're going to start up here with the orientation. Do the orientation, all the steps of the orientation. Click on the folder to go in. And you'll see each step of the orientation. Make sure you do them all. You can find the syllabus under here and other helpful information. You can find contacts, how to get in touch with me, and during the summer, usually it's the quickest and easiest way is via email. I will also hold 2 office hours each week. Right now, they are on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 2:30 to 3:30. Or is it 1:30 to 2:30? Check your syllabus, and you will see when my office hours are. And the majority of your work is going to be found, and here's that virtual classroom. So to come to my office hour, actually to come to my office hours, you need to go to my virtual office. And then lecture and lab. This is where you're going to find all your weekly assignments. Right now you have the first 3 modules released, which you will be doing over the next 2.5 weeks. Here's a module work guide. Here's the Respondus proctoring setup. You need to make sure you download the Respondus browser. And if you've been taking any classes at CCCC over the last year, you've probably already are very familiar with the Respondus browser and proctoring. And when you click in the folder, you'll find your Respondus assignment, and this is due also by the 24th. Navigate back to your lab and weekly assignments. These are your lab materials. And so you want to make sure once you pick up your lab kit that you go over the contents, and there is actually a checkoff quiz that you have to complete by the 31st, which is the Friday after when you should have picked up your lab kit. We will be starting on Module 1, and its first assignments will be due on Monday also. Once you click on the folder, you'll come in, you'll have your module guide, how to work these modules. You'll have a summary of your due dates. You have dynamic study modules, which you'll find under the Mastering Biology. You click on the Mastering Biology, go to your Mastering course home. And then once you are there, you'll see your upcoming assignments, and you'll just click on them and do them. Gives you an estimated time and also when they're due. You can hand in homework late, it's a 1% per day. But if you do not do the dynamic study modules by their due date, they will be a 0. There is no making up the dynamic study modules. There's no way for me to set a late penalty on them. So if you do not do them by the due date, they will be a 0. With the other homework, the ones that are not the dynamic study modules, I can set a 1% per day penalty. And so every day that it's late, you'll lose 1% of that grade. All right, so there's the mastering link. And then again, under the lecture in each of the module folders, you will find the chapters you need to do, the dynamic study modules, the chapter homework. You have written homework. The written homework is given both in a Word document and a PDF so that you can download whichever works best for you. Then once you've done the work, and pay attention that it needs to all be in one folder, one file. Best to submit it either as a PDF or a Word file. You'll use this link to submit the work. And so you will upload your document and submit it in Blackboard. So you'll have written homework each week, along with the dynamic study modules and the mastering homework. And then in here you'll have your lab. You have your first bonus quiz for lecture here, and then your lecture quiz itself. It is also going to be due, I think it was due on the 26th. So in each module folder you're going to find all these assignments. You're going to need to submit your lab safety contract before you'll see your lab. And then you will submit your lab via the lab submission link and then take the lab quiz. So each week you will have your dynamic study modules and your mastering homework. You'll have written lecture work to hand in. You'll have a lecture quiz. You will have a lab assignment to hand in and a lab quiz. And some days you're going to have 2 modules due. So that's why you have 3 modules showing right now for the next 2 weeks, because remember, this is a 16-week course condensed into 8 weeks. The 16-week course is designed to have approximately 1 module, 1, sometimes 2 chapters due each week. But because we are doing it in half the time, that means that you are going to have up to 2 modules due each week, and so 2 to 3 chapters due each week. So it's a lot of work. So you need to plan on putting in a little bit of time each day. Doing a little bit each day will be a lot better than trying to do it all in one day. You'll learn a lot more and you'll do a lot better by doing a little bit each day. And again, make sure you check the course calendar for all these due dates and when they are due. Well, I look forward to working with you. If you have questions, let me know. If you do not ask, I cannot help. If I don't answer you in 24 hours, send me another email, because it probably means that I may have missed it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I look forward again to working with you.